Forget the lipstick, didn't I? Thank you, Charity. Yes, thumbs, please. Thank you very much. And hello to you and to Crazy Not Crochet. Thank you guys for coming in today. How do I sound, Charity? Do I sound okay? Um, my tripod is being really lazy today. It kept wanting to tip over on me. So I hope you can see the pan good enough. I'm thinking about actually starting with microwave first, but I am going to need the steam pan. But I'm going to put it a little bit out of my way as much as I can. So I think I got everything okay. I'm sorry I'm a little bit late because, like I said, this tripod, I don't know. I had to put a bunch of stuff in front of it to prop it up. So hopefully it doesn't fall. But let me gather my things here. Well, I sort of am prepared, sort of. I mean, I got my yarn hanged. I've got my tub. I've got my tie wraps. But I put out a video not too long ago announcing I finally got a day and time for my monetization party. I was monetized a week. Actually, it's been 2 weeks now. And I'm finally figuring out when I want to do it. I didn't want to interfere with any of the Fall Fest stuff because it landed around that time. So I wanted to let all that go by, and I wanted to give everybody plenty of time to, if anybody wants to donate stitch markers or yarn or notions, whatever, hooks, needles, or whatever kind of patterns, whatever like that. And there's my setup. Hi, sweetheart. How are you? I was just saying I'm going to be having a monetization party here in about a little over a week on the 15th. Put up a video. But yeah, I'm going to have a monetization party, and I've already got lots of goodies to give away. I've got a lot of stuff that I've bought. I've got some stuff that I've made, and I've got some more stuff that I'm going to be making. Oh, thank you, Sarah. Thank you so much. I was kind of hoping you might, but I wasn't there going to ask. That is so sweet of you. Hi, Amanda. How are you doing? I'm going to give me some hot water and some vinegar and get this soaking. This is going to be all of this right here, which is 6 100-gram hanks, is going to be part of my giveaway at my monetization party. And there's Granny D. Hi, sweet pea. And Christina. Hello. I'm doing good today. How are you? And thank you for putting the party on your calendar. I'm hoping to see everybody there. Granny D, I'm going to have my monetization party the 15th right after your tea at 3. It'll be 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. But all of this yarn right here will be going into it'll be like part of the giveaway. Yay, yep, you did make it right on time, Missy. Yep, that's right. Howdy do to all the lurkers, because I know that there's lurkers out there too. You don't have to chime in. I'm just glad you're hanging out with me. So yes, I've decided, it actually took me all morning to figure out what I wanted to do. But I'm going to be doing 3 hanks, and this is one of those tie wraps that doesn't work very good. It needs to go in the trash. But I'm going to do 3 in like a variegated, and I'm going to do 3 in a speckled. But they're all going to be the same colors, and they're all going to be fall colors. I have some red, I have brown, I have orange. Laura, Lala, if you're out there somewhere. Hello, Melanie. Glad you could make it in too. And there's Mark Robb. Hi, sweetheart. How you doing, brother? Good to see you here. There is a green as well. So we're going to be doing some autumn colors. We're talking sweaters quantity here. This is a total of over 1,000 yards. It's like 1,076. It's 174, I think, each. So yeah, this is a good little quantity, and all 6 of these will be together as one. And I'm not done dyeing yarn for my giveaway, for my monetization party. So there'll be some other fibers. There'll even be some wool in it. I'll even have some wool. I might even break down and get some regular wool, no, not superwash, because some people like that or just want to felt something. But I just want to make sure I got lots of goodies for all of my yarny fiber family. Yeah, this is a good time of year to be doing the autumn colors anyways. And I'm nowhere near enough water, so let me add some more. And some more vinegar. So I'm going to start off with, I'm going to do the speckling part first. Because this pan gets really, really hot. So I'd like to have just it. Like right now, it's very close to my computer. So I don't want it on right now. But yes, this is going to be fun. I actually just recently learned something new about speckles. Just a minor something. But I have learned this is with acrylic, the basic dye, that less is plenty. Less is more. Hey, Denny. So glad you could make it in. Wish my hands would go into warp speed so that I could finish the felted bod tote right quick. Oh, don't we all, though? We all wish we could just have a couple sets of hands and just do everything at once. Yeah, I have several whips that are so close to being done. So close. I'm tempted to put out a challenge just for myself. Just work on the things, like pick one thing and don't do anything else until it's done. But I like jumping around. And there's Susan. Hi, sweetheart. How are you doing? Okay, so I'm going to start, which I don't have my pan. So hold on. I'll be right back. My handy dandy, well-loved cookie rack on a cookie sheet. This is what I use for my oven yarn. And that's how I do speckling, is in the oven. But something I have learned is it's just a very tiny bit. You don't even really sprinkle it on. Hello there, Amy. Glad you could make it in. Welcome in. But it doesn't take much at all for speckling in the oven. So I'm going to turn on this oven. For acrylic, I use 275. And it's usually about 50 minutes, I've found. I've went an hour a couple times, and I've also went 45 minutes. And I meet halfway there. I figured it's around 50 is probably optimal. And there's Q-Linda. Hello. Thank you for watching that, and thank you very much. Can't wait to have this party. There's so much stuff to give away, and I've already got a couple people that's already offered to pitch in some more stuff, so it's going to be amazing, and I can't wait. I love YouTube parties. Hello, Anvita. Glad you could make it in as well. Okay, we're going to ignore this slight pink hue. I think I'm wringing it mostly out. I didn't get the tub rinsed down real good. But it won't make any difference. Okay, so normally, like if I were dyeing either Sunita's or Karen's, Sunita's Chronicles Unite or Karen's Hi, I'm Karen, I'm a Yarn Addict, that has speckles. Okay, you can see me. that has speckles right up here on this folded side right here, and then it's solid down through here. So normally for that, I would prop this up. I have a little tiny cake pan. I think it might have even came from my Easy Bake Oven or the girls. But I would prop it up on that so that the solid doesn't seep into it. But since it's going to be all speckled, we don't have to worry about that. We can leave it all flat. And here's a little something that I've recently learned in order to get small speckles. Let me get my rag over here because I'll need to wipe this off. It's under the box there. I have my computer sitting on a box of yarn that just came in today. Bare yarn. And it's just as exciting getting bare yarn as it is getting any other yarn. So, okay, like I said before, I'm going to do fall colors. I have orange, brown, green, and red. Those are the only colors I'm going to use. I'm going to be using those in here as well as the speckles. So I will have 3 variegated, 3 speckles, and whoever wins this, you can go back and forth with it, or you can, put one in one section and another for, if you're doing, let's say if you're doing a sweater, you can do sleeves and neckline and waistline and the speckles and do the other in the variegated, vice versa. If you're doing a blanket, there's so many different options. So I love those sets where, this isn't one of the sets where it's a whole bunch and they each change, but this is a set where 3 of them is one way, 3 of them is another, but they all match, and you can be creative and put it together however you want to. Hi, Kim. How are you doing today, sweetheart? So I'm just going to start with some brown. And this is what I have learned about speckling. And when you see this, you're going to be like, is that even going to show up? I barely tap this. And you'll see in just a few seconds, these will actually start popping out a little bit more. It's actually already starting. I don't know if this thing's in the way, isn't it? Let me move the pan. Maybe that'll help. That helps. Okay. So these little brown specks are already starting to pop out a little bit. You're probably thinking, oh, that's not even going to show up. Well, I've went heavy on speckling before and regretted it. Doesn't take much at all. And I'm going to lift it up a little, get inside here. I don't bother flipping because this stuff spreads like crazy, and my oven is already ready for me. I'm not going to do nothing special. I'm going to use 1% so that they'll all match. I'm not going to do like something like a dark green or anything like that. I'm just going to do it the way the dye is so that the speckles will match up with it. And it's breaking a little bit. I'm seeing some yellow and orange in there, which that's still fall. We'll go with that. Hey, Tank and Julie. Hi, how are you guys? And there's Jax skirting in time. Oh, and there's Maureen. Hello. Missy. Hi. Hey, all my friends are coming in. So happy to see you guys. We're dyeing some yarn that I can give away, and it's going to be a lot of it. It's going to be over 1,000 yards right here. Drini, hi, sweetheart. And Sunita's yarn is ready to go out. It's just a matter of me packaging it. I'm assuming she's sharing. Well, it's got your purple in it. I'm not sure what she's doing, but yeah, I just dyed some acrylic Chronicles Unite, and it's so nice. So nice. So yeah, we are putting some speckles in here, and it does not take much. These little dots right here will put a lot of color into this yarn. A lot, trust me. Oh, and I seen Joy made it in, and Rita. Hello. that's right. You're from Sweden. My goodness. That's so cool. See, now the brown looks like orange. Let's see what the orange looks like. It's funny. Colors do whatever they want to do. Especially when it's acrylic. You don't have as much control over it. That's why if you look at some of my listings, it's like the acrylics can be like totally different. I try my best to get them to match exactly, but it's impossible to get an exact match. Hey, Steve. Welcome in. And Ladybug, thank you for lurking. Just glad to have you here. All right, now let's get us some red, which I have the big one of these, of this one. Used up all my little ones. These are actually a really good bargain. One of these little ones can cost you around 6 or 7. I've seen up to $10. You can get one of these for $30. This is a pound versus 2 ounces. That's red. This will really bring everything out. You guys will be really surprised when you see how this looks. And it'll probably be a thing of community tab, Instagram, Facebook, and then next video, next live dye. Maybe a regular video, but definitely, if not, then definitely the next live dye you'll see how this turns out. So I will get this the way I want it, and then we will put it in the oven, and then we'll go to the variegated in the pan, which I'll do all 3 of those at once. This here, I have to do one at a time. But if you look at this, before I put it in the oven, any other yarn, if you speckled it like that, nothing would really happen a whole lot. Well, it'd be very limited speckling, very limited. You will see when this comes out that it spreads and it'll be perfect. Something I've learned about it. And this is going to be really pretty. I can't wait to see how this looks. It's going to be very nice. So in the oven it goes at 275. I'll set the timer for 50 minutes. All right. So now let's get the other one going. Well, thank you for hanging out, Joel. Do whatever you need to do. I love having you guys hanging out with me. And if you don't mind, give me a thumb whenever you get around to it. That would be much appreciated. I have no idea what I have. Sometime or another before the 15th, I want to play around with Nightbot because I would like to use Nightbot to pick my winners if I can figure out how it works. I know several of you are really good with the Nightbot thing. I'm still trying to figure it out. And I've watched a couple tutorials, I guess you could say, videos about it, but I haven't learned everything I want to learn. Okay, let's get this on. Put hot water in here so it shouldn't take too long to get hot, but while it is, I'm going to get the colors. Bring this away. This works right underneath the camera. My tripod is holding up so far. When I first started, it didn't want to stand up. It kept falling. Like, no, don't be lazy. Okay, let me get my cups. I love using these. I feel so much more professional now. Get rid of the Dixie cups, and now I have the measuring cups like all the other yarn dyers use. Okay, I'm going to do 300 milliliters of each. If I need more, I can make more. And I've got vinegar in here, so I'm not going to add any to the dye. I've also got vinegar. The yarn is soaking in water with vinegar. Hello, Melissa. Glad you can make it in. Thank you so much. Yep. Okay, let's get some dye made up. I'm going to kind of do like I did last time with the immersion. And hopefully it's not too much. I don't want too much water because then it doesn't get near as cold because acrylic needs heat. Must have lots of heat, but not too much heat. If you don't have enough, it's going to be pastels or light colors. I don't want that. I mean, sometimes I do, but this time I don't. So does anyone, both, oh, there's Jeannie. Proverbs 31 yarn. Hi, sweetheart. Does anyone have any ideas or suggestions of what else you would like for me to dye to give away? I mean, I plan on doing cotton. I plan on doing some wool, but like any ideas like a fade set or I don't know, an ombre, any kind of ideas, whether it be in the chat or in the comments afterwards. And Jax, I am dyeing some yarn that I'll be giving away in my monetization party. And it is over 1,000 yards. So we're talking sweater, small blanket. So yeah, I'm doing 3 variegated and I'm doing 3 speckled. And they're all going to be the same colors. And there's Juanita and Bree. Welcome in, ladies. So glad y'all could make it. An ombre set sounds good. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, I'm trying to get some ideas. I thought about this. I thought about like pretty much all night long. Like, okay, well, I knew I wanted to do acrylic today. And I don't sell a whole lot of worsted. So I thought, okay, well, I'll use up some worsted because I got a lot of that. Acrylic worsted. I'm like, okay, so what am I going to do? And it took me a while to actually decide that it was going to be speckled and variegated. Because I was thinking solid, variegated, speckled, or, you know, all kinds of ideas. How many do I want this way? How many do I want that way? So this is what I decided on that. And Handmade Designs, welcome in. I'm glad you could come in with us. And thank you. Yeah, anybody that can make it to the monetization party, it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have a blast. So let me go ahead and start mixing up these colors. I can smell the electric skillet when it heats up. Dee says, okay, I think most folks like autumnal colors and also some in Christmas colors. Very good. That's wise. Thank you. There's Sunita. How are you doing, sweetheart? I have your yarn all picked up and ready to go. I just gotta put it in a box and print out everything. Haven't printed out the thank you card yet. I gotta get that done. But I got everything else done. If they're all backed up and ready to go, I fixed those 2 that I was talking about, and they look amazing now. I'm with. Yeah, that's a good idea, Granny. That's kind of why I'm doing these. I'm doing these today in autumnal Must pronouncing it right. Autumn colors. So yeah, I'm just gonna do a regular 1%. So that's 1.5 grams for 300 milliliters of water. I don't know. Oh, you probably missed. I'm talking to Melanie. You probably missed me speckling. That's okay. It's archived. You can go back. That's fine, Nisha. Thank you so much. I'm glad having you guys hanging out with me. I try to read the comments as much as I can, but sometimes I miss some, and I do apologize if that happens to anyone. If I'm doing something where I'm just sitting in front of the computer, which will pretty much be like the monetization party, I'll be able to see everybody's comments. But sometimes when I get busy, I just, I miss some. And I try not to, and I try to go back and catch up if I don't too long. Okay. I think I might go ahead and put some yarn in here because I'm seeing some steaming. So this is actually going faster than I am. Wonderful, Julie. Thank you. Thank you so much. For those of you that don't know, that is Ray's mom. So everybody say hello to Ray's Yarn Addiction's mom, Julie. That is so cool. I wish. Okay, well, my kids are still kind of young. No, well, my oldest one is 24 and she loves, wait a minute. Okay, she's 25. But anyways, she likes yarn and she wants to learn to crochet. But it would just be so awesome to have a daughter or a son that just wants to get into my yarn as much as I do. She's told me about your collection, Julie. It's a shame y'all aren't a little bit closer. Or maybe it's not if you don't want to share. Oh, that must be so cool. I know there's a couple people out there that mom and daughter, they both knit, crochet, and whatnot. So this is orange here. Where's Lala when you need her? Oh, I missed Chris. Hi, Chris. Chris Kaleidoscope. Thank you for coming in. And hello, Kim. How are you? Thank you for coming in too. Recap. I'm dyeing some yarn for my monetization party. All colors, 3 variegated, 3 speckled, 100 grams each. I think it was like 174 yards each. I know it's a total of a little over 1,000 total for all 6. So that's a fair amount of yarn there. And I just love giving away stuff. I love it. Love, love, love giving away. Yes, I'm glad you made it too. So sorry it takes me a while to mix these up. I should try to start doing this ahead of time. I'm going to have to find me another brown. Let's see if I can find one real quick. There's not much brown in here. All right, give me just a second. I hope this doesn't take long. I have a lot of, oh, I see one. All right, perfect. I don't use brown a whole lot. Yeah, that's about a half gram in there. Oh, you can see it breaking into blues, yellows, red. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of starting to mix in now, but there's there. Okay, we get another gram here. 1.5 grams for 300 milliliters. Let's get a move on here. Thank you for the melon lane jacks. Again, I need to figure out this night box so make it do most of the work. They're good yarn now, faithfully. If there was a way to connect my phone to Ethernet, I would. Actually, my Mac, I would have to have a special adapter to Ethernet to it. So next is green, and then we'll be ready. I said I was going to put the yarn in, didn't I? Let me go ahead and do that after this is mixed. Yeah, Grady D is a good example. You got two daughters that are into it. That's so cool. Yeah, Kim was posted something about the sock it to me challenge. Have you done the socks yet, Grady D? I know you had mentioned something once before about you had it, but you were going to. To me, that's like the ultimate knitting challenge. If you can do socks, you can do anything. I was watching Stephen West live on Instagram earlier today. I'm intimidated by him. It's like one day, maybe, if I could get there before I die. If anybody can be as good as Stephen West, then you are mighty. Let me get some yarn in here, get it heating up. Up to 3. Give me a moment while I ring. All right. Okie dokie. Do what you gotta do. Cotton bamboo in peach, purple, and teal. Sounds nice. Peach, purple, and teal. I do a lot of purple and teal. Yeah, I've actually got a peach involved in an upcoming collab. No hint. You have to wait and see. Yeah, I have to add more water, I think. Yeah. I don't want it to brown, but I don't. You know what? I think that might be optimal, actually. I should just push on it. The dye will add more volume as well. Hi, I can do anything. Socks are my thing to do. Always a couple of pair on the go. That's how I want to be. I want to have a bunch of little project bags with, like, call it like this is my my ridiculous yarn sock, and this is my Malabrigo sock. just have a bunch of different luxury fingering weight, wool, nylon yarn sitting around. I mean, right now I have some packs that I have one sock that I'm working on a cuff, and I'm not working on it as much as I probably should. And I don't even know what it's going to look like. I mean, so far, so good. So far. it seems, until at least until they heal, it seems like the hardest part is done with the cuff, the knitting in the round eventually. But of course, the heel is extremely intimidating, and I dread that part. But I'm determined to do it. Just like knitting in general. When I first decided I'm going to learn it, no matter how long it takes, and it took me a year and a half, maybe 2 years before it actually clicked. And literally it clicked. I've heard a lot of other people say the same phrase, that they tried and tried and tried, and they just clicked and they got it. So memory maybe, I don't know, but you always have a small sock bag in your backpack. It has saved me many times waiting in the hospital, thank heaven for things to do. Especially when little things like that, just something that's, I mean, if you have a big enough purse with enough space, you just pop it in your purse. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Chris, he says he uses sock yarn to make tops tea. I want to do that as well, make wearables, or especially for my granddaughter, because, I mean, you can make a sweater out of DK or worsted or whatever, or even, I mean, you could make something wearable, not too bad, out of skirt weight, but the finger weight is where you really, you get the drape, you get the, it's not heavy, it's not thick, it's, very similar to what you would normally wear. That's what I want to be able to do as well. Okay, I think we're ready for the fun part now. Yeah, I like how much water is in here. The dye is going to have more volume, and I'm probably actually going to lift up on it and put it underneath. And I will wind up flipping it as well. Not going for any rhyme or reason, just I'll put some color here and there. It's funny, there's a little bit of blue from the tie wrap. Oh, a mosaic scarf. Fun. I did just a little small mosaic pillow just to kind of test the waters on mosaic. And I can't wait to make another one. Haven't done it yet, obviously, but it was so much fun. It looked so good. And yeah, I seen that. Oh, Lord, help me. Names. Tiffany. Cannot think of her name right now, but she, I call her the mosaic queen. Brittany. It's Brittany, not Tiffany. Brittany. That going, we all know who I'm talking about. Anyways, she put out a new video this morning with really cool looking. I don't know if she made it up. I haven't watched it. When it's a dye day, I pretty much spend all day. If it's granddaughter related, it's dye live related. Busy getting stuff ready. I had to hang these up. I don't always keep yarn hanged up. All right, let's go with some brown now. Oh, I'm reading what C said. Using that in black, I'm making a blanket using Oga P something pattern for the two-colored granny. Looks like stained glass. I bet that is cool. Stained glass. What that dye go down through there. And there will not be any white. If you see any white when I'm done, it won't be when it's after it's rinsed. It is nearly impossible. Not completely. I'm still working on the technique for it. Once I figure it out down pat, I'll let you know. But there is a technique for salvaging some white. But generally, you're not going to get any white in acrylic dyeing. Although I do plan on trying some of this. Maybe some tie wraps or just twist it or something to see if there is an easier way to get white. But for now, no, not happening. The other colors, if anything, they'll put into it and it just stays. Okay, now let's do some red. This is already looking awesome. I'm just going wherever. I'll just put this on top of the orange. I will cover this up. Keep heat in. And I have a curtain of yarn in front of me and a clock. Okay. I have last week's dye is still hanging up. It took like 3 days to dry. It's gonna be nice. I really like the green especially. I'm impartial, but I need to put a little bit more green. And green really dyes really good in acrylic. Not just in this because I'm partial to green. But Denny, are you still hanging around? Check out the green. If I have to make more green, I most certainly will. I'd like to kind of make it look like the other submersion dye that I did. I was looking at that the other day. I think that's actually where I got the idea of doing autumn colors was from looking at that. You can resist dye by creating. Yes. I was thinking about trying that. And these little are everywhere, but this nylon, these tie wraps I put on here make good resist. Oh, you're for the green too. Okay. Wonderful. Another green fan. A realistic. Oh, you know what? Okay, Melanie's making an amigurumi. What kind of terrier? Corn. Okay, a dog using eyelash yarn. That's an interesting idea. I'm assuming you're holding it with something. But I want to make. My cousin has an Australian Shepherd, a mini Aussie Shepherd, and my daughter Kirsten wants a plush, and I want to make it with like five weight yarn, but his color patterns are so unique that I'm thinking about actually before I stuff him, just dye in a fair color, all the browns and blacks, dye it onto it after I've made it, and then stuff it. Because it would be really hard to keep changing colors. Doing an amigurumi and change colors, I've never done that. I mean, I've changed like you're doing it around and you have to change like for pants to shirt or something like that. But as far as one little spot like Grafghan type crocheting, that would be seems like it would be tricky with an amigurumi. But wow, that's interesting. Please show that on your channel, like after she gets it or something, Melanie. Teal is the absolute favorite. Yes, same. That's how I am. I really love teal and mint and turquoise. Well, There's a turquoise that's like a bluish, I like the greenish turquoise. Celadon, yeah. There's a lot of shades. Yeah, tapestry crochet. I've heard it called that too. Yeah. It just seems like it would be really hard. I don't know. It just seems like it'd be easier just to crochet up in white or off white or something like that and then just dye the spots on there. But the bad thing is the yarn that I want to use is polyester. And polyester isn't as easy to dye. I have dyed it, but it's not as easy as the others. I use red dye more, which is even more limited than the basic dye. Um, yeah, and it still doesn't do vibrant. I haven't gotten vibrant. I haven't given up, and I will try it. I will continue to try it, but for now, from what I've done so far, it's not that easy to do. But I do love polyester yarn. So soft. And the dog is really soft too. The dog is named Sirius after Sirius Black from Harry Potter. I want to put a little more red there. Oh, okay. Sweet. Yes, I would love to see that. I would love to see that, Melanie. I hope everybody is subscribed to her because she's hilarious. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Charity. Did you get your boy off the bus? Was it that time? Oh, I don't miss that. I mean, I've got one that will be going eventually. Again, I mean, grandchild, that is, but uh, I'll have to admit, I was very appreciative when my son graduated and there was no more getting up at 6 and rushing around every morning trying to get everybody ready. Well, he was actually good to get ready. He was very easy to wake up. Kirsten was actually easy to wake up, but didn't motivate. I mean, as far as it's time to go, it's like, wait a minute, I got to do this. Wait a minute, I haven't forgot that. And dip that down in there. It won't be any white anyways. Okay, how much longer we got? 20 minutes on there, and it's 20 minutes, 10 minutes left of the broadcast. But that's cool. We'll just, I'm actually going to have to cover it up. Let me see what the other side looks like. Yep, look at there. See, you don't have to flip it. That is so pretty. So I'm going to leave those alone. I think I'll push the white down a little, but I'm going to leave them alone, except for pushing them down. I'm starting to act like throws now. Messing with it. But no, I'm going to cover it up and get some foil. Let it sit. Yeah. I do believe, I haven't done enough submersion dyeing of acrylic, but I do believe that since it's just surface heat, like on one side, the microwave is all around, the oven is all around. This is just on one side, and I do believe you pretty much have to cover it up, and I also think that you have to let it sit longer. I'm actually going to probably let this sit for about 2 hours. Definitely over an hour. Maybe if I don't go all the way to 2 hours, it'll definitely be at least 1 hour for sure. Because the last batch I did, it wasn't very dark after an hour. And I'll let you guys know what I decide. I will probably let it sit here for a while as well. After the time is up, after I turn the heat off, leave it, let it sit. It will not soak up the dye. It most likely will not soak up the dye like other yarns do. But I will let it sit because I don't need this pan for anything right now. So we're just going to let it. I'm not even going to bother it anymore. I mean, I might turn the pan or something. I'm going to cover it up. I'm not going to move anything. I'm not going to add anything. I think this is perfect right here because it looks like it's pretty well saturated all the way through. And I'm not going to mess with it. I'm going to leave it well enough alone. Thank you, Melanie. I was shooting for something fall. And I'm hoping that, gosh, I wish you guys, I want to show you guys what this looks like. It's another 18 minutes. Let me see for myself. Okay, the red kind of looks a little bit pink. And that's just the way dyeing goes. I have got another idea. I'm going to order some droppers. I need droppers anyways because my daughter wants me to make some fruit boba to make boba tea. I made some of the chewy boba over the weekend, and she was like, no, that's not right. I don't want that kind. So I'm going to get the ingredients to make the fruit boba, and you got to have a dropper. And I've got a couple, like syringes, like you would give a cat medicine. We got cat medicine syringes, but I don't actually have any droppers. So I'm going to order some droppers because I need some for dyeing anyways. And that's what I'm going to try sometime is get the dye stock and actually drip it onto the yarn and then put it in the oven as if to make speckles, shooting for speckles. Yeah, that's what I'm shooting for. Saturated jewel tones. So, reminder, I put up a video that I'm having a monetization party on October 15th at 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is Saturday. It is 1 week from this Saturday. And if anybody wants to donate something, stitch markers, gift card, yarn, notions, whatever, just go on over there to that video, comment below, or you can just email me. My email's in the description box. I've got a couple of donors so far. I think I have a cat playing with something. Oh, there you are. The cats always do something during my life. But yeah, go over to that video, check it out, mark your calendar. I would love to see all of you guys there. Tell your friends if you don't have any plans or they don't have any plans, come on over and hang out with us. Maybe you could win some cool stuff. I'm trying to decide if I want to show what I have to give away or do I want it to be a surprise. But I've got a lot of things so far, and I've got a couple people so far that have offered to donate as well. So there's going to be all kinds of stuff, and I love giving away stuff. So I hope that all of you guys will be there October 15th. Yeah, there's a cat thumping around. At least it's not 4 in the morning. That's when they're usually all over the place. Let me see, anything else? So yeah, I don't like saying this, but now that I'm monetized, if you guys could watch, at least 30 seconds of a video, or either watch 30 seconds or click the ad, and then you don't have to really do anything. Just, that's it. That really helps out a lot. The ads at the end as well, so those also help. You think it should be a surprise too? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I just like saying there's lots of stuff. And there is. I mean, if I were to count up my stuff, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 so far, and that's not including this. So that would be 8. And I'm gonna do some more yarn too. Thank you so much, Tammy. I appreciate that. So yeah, I'm dawdling, looking at the clock. 4 more minutes. Oh, yeah, it's gonna be fun. I just hope. Yeah, I'm also gonna have open panel. So if anybody is okay with coming up on StreamYard. You want to come up, say hello, hang out the whole time, or just pop in for a minute or two, that's cool. Just come on over and hang out with us. We'll have some fun. And it'll be right after Granny D's tea at 3. So maybe a squirrel raid, perhaps. But yeah, it's a long road to get there, but it took me forever. I've been doing this channel for 4 years, but I've never really never really tried. Yes, the Lord tell me to make a channel, show your prayer blankets, and next thing you know, he's telling me to open an Etsy shop, and next thing you know, I'm dyeing yarn, and yeah, he does some crazy things sometimes, stuff that we would think on our own. So all credit goes to the Lord for this. He told me to do it, so that's what I did. Okay, now what are we down to? 3 more minutes. So after I get done with this broadcast, I always forget stuff anyway, so try to remember so I don't forget anything. And after this broadcast is over, I will go set up the schedule. I have to make a thumbnail. I have to find and I come up with an idea for a thumbnail, but be an hour or two, and I will post the schedule, like pending type thing for that broadcast, so that you can go in there and click notify me. I don't know if that works for everybody because I do it all the time. I think I just get notified anyways because I'm on the notify all thing for everybody, or I try to be. But anyways, I will post that so that if you want to share it out too, that would be very appreciative too, to share that out to your stream so that others can come in. There's going to be lots of stuff, and I want to see people win some cool stuff, and I'm excited for that. Have a good time and no work. I'll just hang out and chat with you guys, and I won't be working. I mean, I love doing this. I love doing this. Sometimes I run out of things to say, so help when I could just there watch the chat and say whatever, comment on whatever you guys are commenting on, and just have fun with you. But yes, Trudy, it is about that time. So don't forget, October 15th, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm hoping to have at least 2 videos up. Of course, I'll be doing my live dye next Thursday. But I'm working on 2 videos right now. I'm actually working on a TikTok if I can figure out how to finish it. Okay. And then I have another one that I've been working on for the last couple of days. That's awesome, Joy. I appreciate that. So, guys, I'm going to let you all go. And I hope everyone has an amazing. Rules have changed for monetization parties. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I hope everyone has a fantastic day. I'll check into that, Chris. And, watch my community tab, my Instagram, my Facebook for how these turn out. I will share that. All right, guys. Be blessed. Love you all. Bye-bye.